Good times, eh, guys?
That's right.
Man.
Oh, great times.
What's your favorite part? Riding,
I'm just going hard at it, you know. Going in between the lanes, squeezing in through all the crap. I mean, it's it's just it's a good way to feel.
it's great, isn't it?
Oh, it is. But before you get started, guys,
You
you have to get protection on.
gotta have your protection.
Gotta have protection on before you get started on this adventure here we're doing.
How about you, George? What's your...
And I just like to stay out of the crack. They're everywhere.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous.
It's a minefield out here is what it is.
I'm a little nervous myself. Traffic can be a little tight.
You just gotta go fast and hard, and everything works out.
Right.
Especially if you have three of us, it gets really tight at times. Trying to get through the lanes.
Oh, guys, this is one of the great things about this country is the friendships that you make. We're getting ready to go on a group ride up the hill, up the mountain,
That's right.
up the canyon, through the valley. All right, we'll be back in just a second. Oh my God. All right, guys, I think we're all rested now and we're ready to hop on the bikes.
I'm actually kind of worn out myself.
Yeah, Britt's a little bit worn out, actually. So we're going to head up to a place called Hoomba Heaven, which I've been a couple times now, but I wanted to shoot. We got the bikes on here. I thought I'd show the bikes really quick to kind of show you. My buddy George here. Hey, brother, right there. Shout out to you. He actually just bought this brand new Click and really digging it. Is it the 160, right?
160.
Yeah, Click 160. Really sharp little bike. He also bought a little Toyota. Yeah, thanks, brother.
Light Ace.
A Light Ace van, and he's going to be traveling around the Philippines with this on the back. So yeah, check this out. Real nice little Click. And then of course I got my bike here. I'll do a full review on this bike coming up. I actually have 6,000 kilometers on it, so I'll be talking about that. And then my buddy Britt here, who's petting some dogs, but he bought this ADV 160, and really incredible bike. Really digging this bike. Real practical for the Philippines. You got a nice, really big. What's the liter on that top box?
45.
45 liter top box on there, and you got 20 something, I think, under the seat. So just all kinds of storage on that bike. So yeah, so we're gonna run up the canyon. We're gonna, we got like about a 20-30 minute ride up the canyon. We'll do some lunch up there, and then we'll be back. So you guys ready?
Rock and roll.
Let's do it. We'll be back in a little bit. All right, guys, we're heading up the canyon. We got about a 20-minute ride or so. Looks like, yeah, 15-minute ride up. Really excited about that. Like I said, we got George and Britt. Shout out to you guys. A couple of new bikes, right there. I think Britt's only got, whatever, a couple thousand kilometers on that bike. So, new bike for him. George has got it, man. His bike is, whatever, less than 10 miles on it. So we're just heading up the canyon. We're gonna grab a brunch up here, one of my favorite places. Really like this place. It's kind of near the top of Cebu, so it's really cool. Kind of just getting out and riding a little bit. This road that we're on right now, it's the Trans Central Highway. It's the major route east to west from Cebu, and it connects over to Balamban. I'll put up a map up here, kind of show you the route. I can't remember the full length from, it's like an hour, I think just over an hour or so. Been on the road a lot. Really scenic road, really beautiful road. Real super twisty. Got some elevation too. You're going up and down, so really beautiful. I dig it. It's a really popular road for motorcyclists as well as cyclists, actually. So it's a great road. A lot going on. You have dogs and people and buses, and so you do have to be pretty aware. It can be a little bit of a dangerous road. Parts of it are washed out from heavy rains and landslides. Yeah, just kind of a lot going on with this road, and I dig it. So that's kind of what we got going on today. Kind of hanging out with some guys, doing some group rides. Really excited. I talked a little bit about new bike. I've actually just bought a Royal Enfield Himalayan 450, so it's still not in the Philippines quite yet. but should be here in the next week or so, and then the registration starts off. So we're gonna have a new bike, on the channel and doing some stuff around that. So super excited about the capability that that's gonna give me with just some touring and some mild off-road, and just really excited about that. Beautiful trees here. I just love I love the Philippines. Really, really gorgeous scene, gorgeous setting. Takes a little bit to get out of town. We're kind of on the verge of town now, so it does take a little bit to get out of town, where you kind of get into a little bit of a clearer road. But this road, you kind of get quickly into some little more twisties, a little more mountainous riding, which is nice. Yeah. This road's super busy on the weekends. It's a very popular road, like I was saying, for motorcyclists. So weekends are a little bit busy, but if you catch it like now, during a weekday, during the day, it's really not that bad. And so yeah, we got Friday, May 10th. We got 86 degrees, beautiful weather. It's really gorgeous out. Just trying to look off. I don't see any rain anywhere. We're getting some twisties right away here. We can dig it. Yeah. Keeping an eye on George back there. He's on a brand new bike, still getting used to his. But it's just gorgeous, man. Freaking love motorcycling here in the Philippines. Really, obviously, year-round riding. You don't have to take winters off. Although I rode year-round in Colorado, you'd be surprised actually how you could really pull it off in Colorado. Now it takes something, right? I was riding. My rule is I wouldn't ride below 40 degrees Fahrenheit. And but you could ride pretty much year round. So yeah, there's some slow traffic here. I have to figure out how if we can get around it or not. See what we can do. Nice thing about being on a motorcycle is you can kind of move around stuff. Gotta have your head on you a little bit though. Got around that. Alright, yeah, just gorgeous scene here. I don't think the camera's gonna really show a lot off in the distance there, but super beautiful overlooking Cebu here. Just gorgeous. Yeah, man. Yeah, love it out here. Love the riding, love this road. Road condition's pretty good. Got a little bit of bumps here and there, but really not that bad. Not that bad at all. Little potholes and stuff, but yeah, just beautiful out here. Love it. A little bit dry right now with, we're kind of in the dry season, so things are a little bit brown, not as green as they would be in other seasons. I'm kind of noticing. I'm really still very much learning the climate here and the weather. So definitely, I don't really consider myself having really any mastery of the weather here, but still very much learning. living in Colorado, and it's kind of a, very much in tune with the weather out there and how that works. So it's kind of a hobby or whatever for me. And I think it's important too, as you're living out here, keep an eye on low pressure systems as they're coming off from the east. That kind of stuff. The last thing you want to do is kind of be surprised with a big old typhoon, right? But so yeah, still very much figuring all that out. But for sure, I'm a weather enthusiast, climate enthusiast. All right, guys, I'm gonna we'll cut the video off here. We've got about 7 minutes, it looks like, to get to our destination, but I'll go ahead and cut the video off, and we'll pick it up at the restaurant, so I'll be right back. Hey guys, we got our food really quick here. Got some beef tapas. What'd you get, Britt? Some barbecue?
Barbecue skewers.
Barbecue skewers?
Pork, yeah.
George?
Don't even ask.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
Picture. I look at the pretty picture, and that's what I get. And it does.
Dude,
taste
it
as
looks
as
good,
looks.
man. It looks good.
Tastes as good as it
Yeah,
looks.
up here at Humba Heaven. Dude, check out outside here. I'll see if I could put in a photo. I'll put in 2 photos. I'll do a photo now and then a photo several months ago when I was out here. You could really see, I was talking about this on the ride, the dry season that we got going on right now. It's really brown. So anyways, we're gonna eat some food. We'll be back in a little bit. Be right back. We are, gosh, we're done with lunch. Out here in front of Humba Heaven here. Really dig this place a lot. We're heading back, and yeah, guys, we got a little bit, like I said, 20-minute ride back home. Really excited about that. Got a first initial ride with George here on his Click 160. He said it's a great bike, no limitations at all. Really likes it. It's got a good ride to it, plenty of power. So yeah, we're on our way back. So we'll be back in a little bit. Thanks, guys. Yeah, really cool views out here. Turn the camera back on for a little bit, showing you guys these views out here to the left. Just beautiful. Really great view of the city. Yeah. Coming down the canyon. Yeah, it really opens up right here too. Yeah, man. Love it out here in Cebu City. 3.5 million people in the greater area, if you count Mandaue and Lapu-Lapu. So, big town. You're talking size of Chicago. Yeah, really cool views here. Yeah, nice. Right here, I think it is, yeah, top of Cebu, right around there. Actually want to get back up there and shoot some stuff. Brand new area, really cool scenic area up there now that you can visit. Yeah, Click 160. Looks like a decent little bike. So one of the things he talked about that he's feeling right away is that he feels the suspension. So versus Britt, who's got the ADV 160, Britt feels it too, but there's a little more suspension travel on that versus on the Click. My buddy George, he's on that. He said he definitely feels the bumps and stuff. So, he's getting beat up a little bit on the Click. And me, I don't really feel much at all, although on this bike, right, it's a full motorcycle. But just that was one of the things that came up for the Click that George brought up. Which, makes sense. It's a real lightweight bike. And the roads here aren't perfect. You can see right here, probably cameras bouncing around a little bit. A little bit of a bumpy road, but obviously I'm fine on this bike. But you're probably feeling that quite a bit on a scooter. steep section here. Yeah, I like the riding here in the Philippines, man. I really dig it. Really gorgeous. Twisty, mountainous roads. I mean, yeah, really beautiful. Need to get around these guys here. Moving really slow. Yeah. Fun riding, man. Love it, love it, love it. Good twisties. Dogs on the side of the road there look like they're about ready to bounce out. Loose gravel. Got some obstacles going on. All right, guys. Well, I think this is going to wrap this up for this video. Yeah, here's another section of construction right here. So a motorcycle like this motorcycle, you know, you're not going to have too much problems with this kind of bumps and stuff. But you can tell the scooters, you know, they really kind of struggle with that kind of stuff. So they just don't have the suspension. But even this bike's actually a little bit stiff. It's kind of why I'm looking for more of an ADV or a venture bike. Alright guys, gonna wrap it up for this video here. We'll catch everyone on the next one. Appreciate everyone watching. Amping, Salamat. We'll see you guys. Peace.